right. It's a tall ladder. Just keeps on going and going and going. All right, so you just saw a clip of the walk-in and we're working on not a small one, but I don't know, I can still call it commercial. I don't think I would call it industrial. Whew, out of breath. All right, obviously I've already been here, got the stuff, you know, over here and over there and whatnot. This one runs six evaporators. That one 4, 4, and 4. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, that don't make any sense because there are only 14 evaporators. Let's go into the bigger picture. We've got, let me get my tools. I came up here, we marked the defrost timers. We're going to see if they're actually moving. Actually, it's been about 15 minutes. Let's look at this one. This one is not moving. So, first thing we want to do, Tyron, is make sure it's got power. We're going to check 1 and N. That should be our incoming power. This is an 814520, 208, 240 volts. This is a 460 volt unit. So if this thing has power and it ain't turning, well, we got a bad timer. We can go down the street and get us an 814520. Check across line and in. Yep. And yes. No voltage. And now we gotta find out why we ain't getting voltage to that thing. Okay. So check one side. 18. Something has gone awry. Now this transformer takes blah blah blah. We're taking 480 down to, I'm gonna guess it's taking 480 down to 208.
208, yep.
So see what we have on the bottom side. 250, so 240, that's good. We should have our 480 on top, got our 480 on top. So that transformer's working just fine. We gotta find out why we're not getting power here. So there's a switch right here. Surely the switch didn't go bad. 18, which is what I'm getting up there.
Hello.
So then we're gonna look at we're gonna go back even further and look at our incoming power to this switch.
Hello. Hello.
So that one side's getting 220, the other side's getting 18. The side that's getting 18 is going to be this one. So let's figure out why. Okay, so that goes to my line 1. So then we're gonna check on the other side of it, which goes this way. It is this one on the bottom, which is that one. Where does that one go? That one goes into right here. Man, we're just gonna have to keep on going backwards. So far I should be getting 18 volts out of this guy right here. 18. We'll go back even further. That goes down into the thing which is probably into this. Yep, it's into this seal tight into the unit. So something in there is keeping power from going to my defrost timer. So that's super awesome. Hey, it says back evaps, so we know which evaporators this is going to. We're gonna have to we're gonna go inside the cooler, get us a couple ladders, go around, start digging to find where this yellow wire is going to. I don't get what, so it'd have to come from here first, then go down there, and then come back up here. So the question is, where, okay, the first question is, it's going down there. We know that. That's got 18 volts as well. So it's got to start from up here. So we still need to find out up here what is causing this low voltage, or this voltage issue. Not even low voltage, that's 250 on that one. So that one, let's check. Oh, I know these fuses are good because the transformer is working right. Are these fuses good? 227, 18. We have fingered it out.
Okay,
227, 18. Well, that's getting 18 on both sides, so no, we haven't figured it out. But we do know this is getting 18 when it's supposed to be getting 227. So let's follow this one back. And we're at here. All the zip ties. All the zip ties in the world. Why you put all these zip ties on here, Tyron?
I had to keep it pretty.
Is it coming from here?
Pretty.
That's 18. But when you put them together, it's 250.
Each one to what?
So
what you got?
it's 250 when they're together, which is what it's supposed to be. My 18 side is right here. I don't make any sense. Unless the transformer is creating a neutral. So here's where I've come across that. Hoshisaki ice machines. They run off 208, 230, single or three phase. The transformers, two transformers in a Hoshisaki ice machine. One big one on the bottom actually creates a neutral. So you run three-phase power to it and it creates a 115 volt with a neutral. This should not need a neutral because it's a 208, or that's a 240. So it's not going to need a neutral. So our secondary X1 and X3. Right now we're on X4 and X1. X1 to 4, secondary. 120 is going to come to 1, 3, 2, and 4. We're on 1 and 4. 240 is going to go to 2 and 3. So that's your center tube. So then this should be getting 240. Nope, it ain't getting jack. That's getting 120. That's getting 120. That gets 250. That gets 120. And that gets 120. So this is the only way I can get 250. One leg is 220. The other leg is 18. We got some weird electronical issues stemming from this one leg of power off the transformer. And that I am just not quite understanding. That's 480 coming out. So it should be 480 going into the top. Because this fuse is good. But it's actually kind of weird. It's not giving me constant. Neither is that one. That shows ground. That one's not. That's doing some weird stuff. I don't think I like it. Either way you put it, we're only getting 18 volts out of this transformer on one leg. So that one leg is what's only giving me 18 volts to my defrost timer. The defrost timer is not turning. There are really no other fuses that I can check. We've already checked all of these. They're good. Incoming voltage is obviously fine since, oops, we'll do that to your meter, people. All three phases are at 480. Here's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to turn this and see if our low voltage will kick on our transformer. Nope. Popped out. So nothing. Nothing. Okay. So here's the thing that's confusing me, Tyron. I'm getting 18 volts to here. Okay. Go across. Well, that's 250. Never mind. Defrost timer should be moving, so it is bad. Why did I only get 18? Was I just an idiot? I think I was just being an idiot.
We didn't get nothing when I touched it, man. We didn't get nothing.
I got 250 right now. Now I get 0. So it loses its incoming voltage when it goes into defrost? That don't make no sense. What also doesn't make any sense is that it's on a 1 hour defrost. Wow, people. We're gonna change that real quick. Okay, so see if our switch leg changes. It does. Switch leg changes from N to 4. And then it switches back. Okay. Well, it's still bad because it's not turning. So.
Okay. Let me go ahead and run and get that.
Yeah, well, let's go look at this other one. Let me show you what I'm gonna do with this other one real quick. All right. Gonna need this, and we're gonna need this, and we're gonna need a popper. Oh, hydration, people. Get you some hydration. Make sure you stay hydrated. Even in the wintertime. It's not wintertime, but I mean, that would be a good time to make sure you stay hydrated because you still sweat when it's cold outside. All right. Yep. All right.
Man, we almost got it, man.
All right. By the way, we're in Louisville. Louisville? Yeah, Louisville, Texas. Like I said, I wouldn't call this industrial, but a definitely large commercial. And old as dirt. These units are old as dirt. So
Okay, you gonna put your popper in there. Gotcha.
I'm gonna start with a popper so we're not blowing fuses.
Gotcha.
Because I mean we already don't have enough fuses. So which one did I say was bad?
The yellow.
The yellow side. Double check real quick.
Yeah.
$277, $277, $277. What is going on here? 16, 0.
Your meter lead good, Matt?
Yeah,
I see it bent.
it's bent, but it's still good.
Okay. You can touch it and then make a sound. We're good.
Lo and behold, we're not getting voltage. So on the top, we got 480. On the bottom, we got 0. So we know they're gonna take both of them out. You wanna kill the power for me? I know you can do it with the power on, people.
Nah, them somebody's so old, man. I still like to double check power on the old shit. They'll bypass shit in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I don't trust these old disconnects. So we don't have the right fuses, but I'm gonna put a popper on anyway. And it's a 2 amp fuse. I got 3 amp blades. They're gonna work just fine, people. All right? It's gonna be fine. Stop worrying about it. What is this? 18 says blah blah, primary, secondary, blah 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 blah. It doesn't even say what size of fuse to put in it, but it's a pretty robust unit. I didn't bring a flathead. Let me go get a flathead. Can y'all see okay? Well, this is my last video. I put my hands up and they were like way up here. You couldn't even tell what I was doing. Screwdriver. Screwdriver, screwdriver, where are you, driver? There you go. Husky. Husky. Get it because it's cheap. All right. So we're gonna put connectors on the ends of these wires, and we're gonna hook in a pop. Actually, I'm gonna hook in a popper before that. We're gonna do that first. Where's my popper at? There it is. And I'm gonna have to do it with friggin' jumpers because they put the wrong stupid ends on these things. Jumpers are in my pocket. Just got a little bit dizzy. Yeah, didn't get enough sleep last night. Pretty much every night. Whatever, it is what it is. What does this wire do? Just comes here and hangs around? Doesn't want to do anything at all? Whatever. I'm gonna need 4. Dang it, a popper's not gonna work, people. A popper is not gonna work because I would need 2 poppers, 1 for each fuse. So take this idea and throw it in the trash. We're just gonna have to burn fuses if that's the thing. That's the thing. We're 5 minutes away from Supply House, so we can go get a whole bucket of them. A whole bucket of them. So I'm gonna put connectors on this thing, and we want to make sure it's gonna work just fine. What I might do is actually put my popper on one side, and then I'll put a fuse on the other side. That way we're not blowing 2 fuses at the same time. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll popper this side. Yeah. Open wide. Come on. Alligator clip. You can do it. Nope, you can't do it. You're gonna do it. I'll tell you right now. That'll work. Just do it like that. From there to there. Does this thing got a voltage requirement? 5 amps, 125, 250 VAC. One side is going to be 250 VAC, so it should be just fine. It's fine, people. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This is a 480 roof. That means each leg is going to be 272, between 240 and 280. Make sure that we're not touching anything metal with our ends, and then we're going to put a blade on the other side with a couple of connectors. Yep. Which is why I brought this up here.
Got a bad wire, man?
What's that?
Got a bad wire?
No.
Oh, you're just making it where you can
I'm gonna
pop
put.
on?
Well, the popper's on one side. I'm not gonna be able to put it on both sides.
Okay.
I'm making it where I can put a blade fuse on. So we can check it out. Got it. Oh, here's the hole. Come on. Get in there. So we got a 3 amp blade fuse.
Okay.
Is that good? Yep, that's good.
Hell yeah.
We're just gonna put it on like this. And then like this. And we'll see if we can pop it. We got the popper on one side, we got the fuse on the other side. The popper's a 5 amp, that's a 3 amp. We just pulled out 2 amp fuses. I don't think that we're gonna be blowing up a transformer by adding an extra amp or 2. And if we do, then I'm not gonna post this video.
Well, you can edit it.
I ain't dumb. All right, let's put the power on it and let me back up. I don't wanna get zapped.
I know.
Go. She's on and running.
Bad fuel.
Yeah.
I knew we had pressure there because I put the gauges on it. It gets around.
All right, so we're gonna go get the right fuses, and we're gonna get maybe 5 spares. The popper didn't pop. The fuse is still good, so I'm not worried about it. We're gonna leave it alone. Let it do its thing.
We're good.
It's just out on pressure right now, low pressure. It might be satisfied. I don't know. Let's see if it's. Yeah, we're gonna let her hum. let her do her thing. And then go back to the confusing one that I couldn't figure out. Now, just to make sure, let's check her. Just to make sure. $480, $250, $250. I ain't worried about it. Get off the thing. Voltages are in the right places. Let's check these while we're here, because from what I hear, they burn up condenser fan motors all the time. All those are good. So right now, oh, it's the wrong thing. Right now we're out on low pressure, which means it's probably either at set temp or not calling or whatever. That's why I popped on right off the bat.
Okay.
Pump down, all 3 fan motors came on. Oh, I got dizzy again. Whew. Getting dizzy, Tyron.
Right? Yeah, you on your knees too long.
That's all out.
You've been down on your knees?
Yep. As soon as I get up, I start getting all cross.
What happened to those guys?
Yep.
You ain't older than me.
Yeah, we need to get a couple of these. Just leave that there. All right, one more. That one's satisfied.
Yeah.
That one's satisfied. What'd I say about this one? Defrost timer. Never mind. I said I couldn't figure it out when we know it's a defrost timer. Fans coming on?
No. One on all 3.
All 3? I ain't scared. Let me hit them both, and I want you to feel the suction line and see if it gets cold. I can't hear you. Yeah? That's what I like to hear. All right. Then I'm not worried about this one either. That's our big one. Want to make sure it's going. Dude, I ain't scared. I think everything's just fine now. Oh, we got to get that defrost timer replaced. So we need some fuses and a defrost timer. I think me and Tyron about to go to the store.
Man, I guess we better get some cores, because when I take this cap off, it's leaking. Like I don't have good and tight.
I got shredded cores in my bag.
Yeah. Let's change this shred core. I put the cap on it because I didn't want no mess. I didn't want to mess with it while you wasn't here, and then
Yeah, I can do that right now. Change us a shredder core real quick.
Yeah, I didn't want to open no more fires and be stuck. Get your prayer out sound wax too, man, because I got this something that's on the
You
top.
got it on there good? Make sure this is the right removal tool. I have one that is good, and the other one, this one, has a piece of thermostat wire holding the in place of the cotter pin because cotter pin broke.
I have to go back and get
So
my
that's the
bearing.
one. This is my backup one. Let me get my real one. These are expensive too, people. So if you use it once or twice.
I got one of them just like this. Yeah.
Yeah, if you use it once or twice and that cotter pin breaks, take it back to the supply shop. This is one of the JB products I don't like.
Mine's so freaking old. Bet they don't even make mine.
All right, let's fit down in here.
But you got sound locks.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I got it. He said it was on too tight. Oh, that thing is leaking good. You're right, man. This thing is leaking big time.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that Schrader was in there tight too. Really tight. Let's see if it comes out right the first time. If not, they're going to see a bullet. Let's see if it caught it. You want to take bets?
Might have got it.
Let's see here. Oh, I got it! That never happens. Oh, I gotta put that in the right place. Where'd it go? There it is.
Over there at
Here it goes. Goes right over there. There we go. Gotta put them in the right place, people. Don't just throw them all over the roof. Specific spots for it.
drop.
Yeah, I did. I don't know if I want to reuse it. Still good. They're not cheap. Well, I mean, they're cheap. They're just not like as cheap as you'd think for a little bitty Schrader core. All right, there's a thermostat. So what we're going to also do is find the thermostats that control the fans, create head pressure.
Make sure all of them come on.
Yeah. All right, that should be just fine. No more Riki Riki.
Yes, sir.
All right. This guy just came on. And only one fan running, and this is what I was talking about. There's a high pressure and low pressure switches. We got two stages, only one's running. And they are separate circuits. No, they're both running. They're both running. But I did not see thermostats. Look on this side. Nothing. So I don't think this side has any. Woo! Beautiful. I know this one does. We just got to find out where it's at. We got to find out why these two fans aren't running.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it is
Grab some motors on, man.
probably 80, 90 degrees outside. See where the power goes to. Can't even see it.
You mainly put some in, right?
Ugh. All right. How's it gonna work off of Wi-Fi? I don't don't even see any wires coming to it. Yeah, this thing's supposed to run on wire. Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it now. They run on that side, come into that side over there. Oh, goodness gracious. In this panel. Pressure switches. That's what it is. So once the head pressure gets up to a certain height, the fan will pop on. If it's been running fine before, I don't want to mess with the pressures on it. We're going to leave it like it is. And I'm not worried about them not running because they're spinning freely. Hang on, hang on, hang on. That don't feel right. It feels like it's trying. It's hard to tell because the whole thing's vibrating, and it's going to be going backwards because it's going to, the air's being sucked in through the holes. So from the top down, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Not worried about it. So they haven't had a problem with the cooler staying at temp, mainly in part because, well, the thing is got a lot of them, you know. You got one go down, they probably won't even know it. They got two go down. They might start, you know, the eyeballs might start peeping around. What's going on here? One of them is monitored, but not all of them. So, hopper's still good. Defrost timer's turning. Not worried about this guy. So yeah, let's go get some stuff and come back up here, replace that defrost timer, put real fuses in that thing, and after that we'll do our roof walk. This is a big one. Lots of stuff all over. In the meantime, we'll be back with you. Our pants on fire. We got another issue over here with this one that's just now. I'm glad we checked it before we walked off. You can tell it's bad because I don't know, because the way it is. So listen. Okay, you can't hear anything, that's fine. But watch this. That is not supposed to happen like that. The bearings on this thing are gone. So we're going to get a new fan motor. And 3-phase 480 volt, half horse. We got to make sure that it's got the right bracketry to go on it. So anyway, we'll be back. All right, a lot of time later, and several supply houses in more than one town found fuses, got a defrost timer. Couldn't find this motor though. So that has been ordered through Ranger. We'll hope they got the right one. I don't know. We'll see. Because they said that, there's one thing I've got to be sure of. They ordered me one with a 5/8 shaft. And that looks like a 1/2-inch shaft. I probably don't have my tape measure up here. I'm like an idiot. Let's see. Nope, don't have the tape measure. That's super awesome. Let me see if the hub says anything on it. Says nothing. Used to be a sticker on here. Ain't no more. I'm gonna have to get a tape measure, because if that's the wrong size, I'm gonna have to get a new hub and a new fan blade. Yeah, I wish that sticker was still on the fan blade, but it's not, so that's awesome. Let's see if we can do it like this. That's ½ inch. I think it's ½ inch. I think we're gonna have to up that. So I'm gonna have to get the diameter of the blade. We're going to have to get a new hub and a new blade. Super awesome. That's wonderful. Put these fuses in. The all-elusive fuses. Kill the power first. Hip. Goodness gracious. Yep, I fell down. All right, we're gonna put this back the way it was. Okay, this one I didn't even take off. It went through the popper. Popper didn't pop, fuse didn't pop. Everything seems to be all right. Everything gonna be all right. Fuses, oh, in my pocket. They only had 2, so I had to order 2 more from another place. They'll be in on Friday. I'm gonna leave my blade in there. Come on. I am going to get my meter and make sure that I got power across that. The fuse I had on there was a 5 amp popper and a 3 amp fuse, and that thing, the old fuses were 2 amp, which I think is very, personally I feel like it's very small for how big of a transformer that is. Let's see here. 480. 480. Defrost timer's turning. Everything seems to be looking good. So we're gonna button this one up, leave it alone. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the fans. It's gonna be really hard for me to do by myself. Might need y'all's help. Yeah, I know you ain't gonna be able to help me. You ain't gonna. By the time you watch this, it'll be time will have passed. Okay. Let's see if I can do this and look at the same time. All 3 fans are going. I'm not worried about it. Knock out our defrost timer on this thing over here. All right, we're going to go ahead and reset it. I'm going to give it a second chance to work. And I need to give it about 10 more minutes. If it turns, then I'm not going to replace it. You know what? I am still going to replace it, because it was obviously stuck in one spot. Yeah, we'll do it anyway. It's easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's take a little walk while we got the 10 minutes to wait. That's a landfill over there. I don't know if I already said it, but I'm in Louisville, Texas. On a very large building. Well, relatively speaking. Ain't the tiny little rooftops that most of my videos are on. So, got more than one business here. A whole bunch of different brands of units going on over here. Got the trains, we got the carriers. This is a refrigeration condenser. I don't even know what it goes to, but that's pretty. I like that one. You can tell it's been running. That suction line's wet. 404. Apparently it leaks, and I don't know. They just keep a jug up here for future use. That drain line goes straight to nothing. That's all right. It doesn't even look like it's draining out of the drain line. It looks like it's draining out of the unit. Let's go see. Oh yeah. She's broken. This one does not belong to the business I'm working with, so that's on them. That's a big old carrier. Gas line. Careful. I don't see any cancer makers up here. Well, I guess they don't need them on this thing. Got some big exhaust fans. There's 2 more refrigeration condensers. Little bitty old split over there. That thing looks like it's been around the block. A lot of carriers up here. How the big ones to the small ones. And it looks like the ones that they're replacing with these trains. The trains look newer-ish like. Bunch of units. They actually had the brake panels up here for these units. It's a good idea. That way I ain't got to go inside and walk through all their stuff. They're busy, and it's a 24/7 operation. They don't ever close. Got night crew and day crew. Look at that. Wonder where the lids are to these things. That belt's struggling. That's supposed to be the bathroom. Check out that attic fan, my gosh. Don't get your face in that thing. Wow, that thing is huge. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away. There's another one with no lid. Surprised they still work. Some big exhaust fans over here. Another small walk-in condenser right there. I don't even know. I've never worked on that part of it. There's where we're at. Yonder. More refrigeration condenser here. Looks like it's missing half of its cover. Another refrigeration condenser there. It looks like it might be an ice machine. This place does require a lot of refrigeration, and they can't have it go down. And it's too many dollars. That's got a big old semi-hermetic. That's like a 454. Yeah, that thing is big. The cooling fan is not working on it. More exhaust fans. There's not a whole lot of fun up here. Look, this guy's the receiver is freezing up. That's actually not a receiver, it's a suction line accumulator. Which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that as long as it's an actual freezer, which I believe it is. That can freeze up, it's okay. No harm, no foul. That guy's going to town. They got all the condensers up here. My gosh, there's so much refrigeration on this roof. Trenton for pizza condenser evap is on mid-deck. No. Glad they wrote that. That way we know. I'm almost lost. There I am, right over there. Refrigeration, 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 refrigeration. All the stuff that's up here, all the stuff. But my next goal is to get them to one at a time replace these condensers and evaporators inside, because they're aged dramatically. And it would be relatively simple, except for the freezers. That one wouldn't be simple. Anywho, it did move only slightly. I'm still going to kill it. We're still going to replace it, because why not? Paragon 814520. Here we go. Comes in a box. You don't have to use the box. I just take the box out. Take it out of the box. So this little hook right here, you pull it out, and then the whole thing should come off. Let me look inside here. Come on, get off there. Yeah, this should just clip it right in. There it is. And there we go. I'm gonna put it in wire for wire. I'm gonna take the old one, set it in this box, throw it in the trash. Yeah, they're gonna look in the trash and be like, why did you throw away a brand new? Just the box is new, okay? Just the box. So here's the way I do it. You do you, okay? This is how I do it. There's more than one way to peel a banana or eat a cow, skin a donkey. I don't know. Something like that. I need a little wrench. Like my little wrench. Because this is probably metric. Which, you know how much I love metric. I don't. Hate it. Okay. How is this on there? Just get them a little loose. I don't know where my screwdriver went. Did I leave it over there? Where is my fat head screwdriver? I used it over there. Oh, crap, I probably left it in the thing. The back and forth, back and forth. It's not in the thing. Where did I put it, people? Where all my junk? Said all my junk, right? Oh, it's because it's right there in front of my face. That's why I couldn't find it. You're never gonna find it if it's right in front of my face. Okay? Okay. That should just come right out. I gotta take the screw all the way off. All the extra work. Let it hang. Mount my new one. And then I'm gonna go wire for wire and put it right back on there. It's too easy, except this screw is not gonna be too easy, because why would it be? I might need 3 hands for this one. Come on, just give me a couple threads. And there we go. Come on. There's that one. 2 little dillies here. And I'll wire for wire. Do something, okay? Someone, whoever did this, did it right. So we know I wasn't here. This is not my handiwork. I would not have gone at such great depths to actually curl the entire wire over the screw. So, kudos to whoever you are for doing it right. And making my life a little bit harder, because now I have to do it right. Whatever. All right. Line. Then we're going to get our in. Double stick the in. That one's not curled, but you can't because there's 2 of them. Got to get the fingers to work just right. And they are not doing it right now. Nope. There you go. Hold steady. Hold steady. There's that one. And then we have our 4. They did this one right. I don't know. Going through this thing. Come on. Out with the old and with the new. You want to make sure you set your defrost times right. I did notice whoever had set this previously set it for 60-minute defrost, which is, in my opinion, extremely excessive. So I'm going to set it for less. I'm going to set it for 40-minute defrosts. This is a cooler, but if it's like a normal, when I say normal, I mean like a walk-in cooler that you'd find in a regular restaurant, you probably wouldn't even use defrost on your coolers. I don't anyway. But this is a large application, runs low suction, so we're going to set for defrost times on the 2s and the 8s. So you take these little pins here and you just got to get them out of the thing. Get out of the thing. It's just, you know, really easy to do. Get them out of the thing. You know what I like to do? Let's just not do that. I like to use the old ones, and that way you have extra pins. So we're going to use 3 of the old ones. And you just screw them into the time that you want it to go into defrost. And the little thing clicks and the little things on the back do the stuff and make the power do things that it's supposed to do. That's how they work. Okay? I'll show you. I'll show you momentarily. This is once again, a Paragon mechanical defrost timer. And there we go. We got our 2s and 8s set. We're set at 40 minutes. It is currently 13:52. So we're going to turn it to 13:52. I'm actually going to turn it all the way around because I passed it already like an idiot. Come on, all the way around. I'm not going to set it on exactly 13:52 because it's about to go into a defrost. We're going to set it right about 13:30 and kick the power. Watch it go boom. All right, how do they work? Well, your deal thing goes like this, and whenever it hits the screw, can you see this? I think so. This lever will come out, and that lever is attached to contacts on the back side, right here and right here. And all it does is switch the power from one side to the other. Literally, that's all it does. So there, this whole piece right here moved across. So what that did was release this leg and then pulls this leg away from its contact. And it's in defrost right now. When it comes out, it clicks back over. So when it clicks back over, this side's contact, this side pulls off. Very simple. Very, very simple. And where they mess up is sometimes they will go into a defrost and then get stuck because it doesn't have enough, the motor here doesn't have enough power to pull it past its contact. There, all your beautiful, wonderful information. Completely probably useless to most of you, but whatever. Now you know some information that you probably never need. There, how about that? How about them apples? I'm gonna set this right back in here. All right, come on, don't shoot. Talk back to me. I'm gonna put you in there. You don't have an option. Come on. Hey, hey, there it is. And, oh. There it is. All right, back in the box. Box in the trash. So I'll have to come back when that fan motor comes in. I'm not too extremely concerned about it right now, or I'd have it overnighted, but you know, it's still gonna be all right. Because there's honestly no telling how long it's been since the thing hasn't been working anyway. I do need to go get my tape measure and make sure that shaft is, if it's 1/2 inch, we're gonna have, the problem I'm having, people, is every motor that is 460 volt 3-phase that I find, every one of them has a 5/8 shaft. I think that's a 1/2 inch. So what we're gonna have to do is replace the freaking hub on it. Replace the hub and replace the fan blade, and that's easy to do. Just need 3 blades, and you're supposed to match pitch, but I could get pretty close. I can get pretty close just by taking some pictures. I'm almost certain that's a 1/2 inch, but I'm gonna go get the measuring tape and see. I'll get back with you. Found her. DeWalt. All right. Where are we at? That is actually, it looks like it is 5/8. It's really close. It's definitely bigger than 1/2 inch. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go ahead and get what they give me. If it fits, great, hallelujah. If not, I got to roll down and get another blade. So in that case, I don't necessarily have to measure it, because in that case I will be taking this old one in. But I'm going to mark it anyway. Diameter of the blade is right around 22 inches. Kind of hard to tell. We're going to roll with 22. 22 inches. 22 inches. And then my pitch. No, I didn't call you a bad word, okay? I usually do blade width, it's a 10-inch blade, and then I do the distance from top to bottom. Pitch is your rise over run. What's the slope of it? Huh? And then we just have to pretty much guess. It is about right there. So about a 5.5 inch pitch. And we'll take a picture of that. Roll with it. So I know what's going on. We're gonna put all our stuff up, people. Get off this roof. This water got hot. Stayed out too long. Hadn't been opened yet. I just shoved it right back in the thing. Oh, kind of need my driver tool. Yeah. You have to do that every time you pick up an impact, people. Only twice, because if you do it 3 times, something bad's gonna happen. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how this thing was on there originally. It's almost impossible. Screws don't even bite. If I move this, the other one's probably gonna fall out. I think this one actually bites. Whoa! It tried to come on. It tried. Y'all see that? It tried and it seized right up. So it's on a fan cycle switch. Comes on when the head pressure comes up. This one's serving no purpose whatsoever. Wrong way. Put it in that hole. All right, sturdy. We'll be back another day to do this one, probably Friday. Be an easy switch over. In the meantime, that's all I got for you, folks. I'm gonna button her up. Call it a day. Time 2:36. Set that for the right time. The other thing I am going to do also is set the other ones to the right time. It's good to do that because if you come back up and you know they haven't lost any power and your times are off, the thing ain't working right, you know? Get open. All right, what did I say? This says it's midnight. Well, it's definitely not midnight. thing that bothers me about this one is it's about to go into defrost. So 60 minutes, we're gonna change this one to 50 minutes. That's 50, guys, 50. Oh my goodness. Maybe we won't, 'cause this thing ain't wanting to move. There we go. All right, done. How do you change the defrost time? Oh, I'm glad you asked. So you take this little thingy dilly right here, pointer dilly, you push it in, and then you move it over. Okay, pretty simple. It's got the minutos on the side here. These are coolers, not freezers, so nothing goes on X. Now, if we had a freezer, your X would be your defrost termination. You can set that thing for 100 minutes. And it's going to come out of defrost whenever the evaporator gets to a certain temperature. This is the cooler. There is no defrost termination. It's a simple air defrost. Air defrost. Arr. Bueno más. Let's check that guy too. That guy's at set temp. System A. Definitely not at the right time. All right. All right, so we know system A fuses were blown. System whatever that is has a bad motor. What system are you? Don't know. Gotta find out. This is system B. So A uses B motor. This one's running just fine. It's running amazing, actually. Get that beautiful sweat. Oh yeah, flip the thing. I don't even care about this one. This one's doing beautiful. Leave that one alone. And system C had a defrost timer. So A fuses, B needs a motor, C. Oh. Oh. I think my soul just left. Came right back in. I don't even know what I was saying. Something about a system, something or other. Let me put this stuff up, get off this roof. Got 2 hot bottles of water and 1 cold half bottle of water, which is about to be gone. Woo! It's a good sneeze. I like the good ones. If you're gonna do it, man, do it right, you know? Go all out, go to town with it. If I'm gonna sneeze, I'm gonna let it come out the way it wants to come out. Anyway. I'm out of here, people. Deucers. Yep. Yep. Get up there. Get up there. Ow. Oh, noggin. Motor time. Look at that thing over there. So this is just a couple days later, you know, say a couple weeks. It was hard to find that motor, all right? Finally found an OEM one because the stuff's so old that I couldn't, there's no model serial, there's not even a brand on it. Had to do a motor match with the refrigeration filler, and this is one of those roofs that you go up, you carry the thing, and you pull your bag. Because of the shelf. Oh my gosh, this thing is heavy. Oh, I pulled that thing off. It's so far. Okay. Time to got the breathing. You gotta remember. You gotta remember to do the breathing thing. If you don't, you might pass out. All right. There's a landfill over there. Y'all see the thing? Yeah. Landfill. Yeah. Put all the trash and whatnot. So I'm back at this place that, well, I guess I'm gonna be squat linking these videos. So it's been so long since I've been out here. Weather's been cool, so they didn't need this extra motor. Honestly, it's the one motor that controls head pressure, so it comes off and on more than the rest of them. But catch your breath. Was able to find the exact match. It was expensive, people. It was expensive. It ain't my money. So basically what I'm going to do is try to keep them down as little as humanly possible. I'm going to do as much work as I can possibly do, letting the unit run, and then whenever it's time to do the actual motor swap with the wiring and whatnot, then we'll go ahead and shut her down for a little bit. And that way they're not going to lose any temperature in this cooler. I got more than one condenser running this thing. I could not find my hub puller, which is a good thing because it wouldn't do any good on this anyway. I would need a claw. I'm just going to hope that sandpaper and good old muscles will get it done. Get all this rust knocked off. And we'll just hope this thing doesn't try to cut on while I'm doing this. It ain't gonna go anywhere anyway. It'll just sit here and hum. There it is. It tried to kick on. Get it nice and shiny. I can feel the heat off of this freaking motor. It is hot. All right, let's see if we can do the thing. Need an Allen wrench. Allen wrench. Just happen to have some of those right on. Looks like a relatively large one, so when you think you need a large one, get the next one smaller and you're probably going to be right. Or maybe get two next ones smaller. That one's too big. It's always going to be one too stinking big. Every time I pick one out, it's too big. That one's perfecto. I'm going to need a wrench on this thing. Get a wrench. A wrench. It's supposed to rain today, so I'm kind of in a hurry. Got the floods are coming in. I don't want to be stuck on a roof in the middle of a job. Ugh. When the rains decide that they're just going to come right on. I should have gotten a blade and a hub. If I was smart, which I'm not, so there's my excuse. That way I could just take this whole thing out in one piece and not have to worry about the blade and the hub. And let's see if this blade just willingly goes, oh, I'm free. Probably not. Hey, guess what? It didn't do it. All right. Well, that's lovely. Check out this new fella we're gonna put in here. The thing came off. Gotta have the thing on. Hip. Hip, hip. Oh, get out. Fine. Fine. You win. I'm gonna get my thing out. Cut her off. Yeah. There. Are you happy? Get in the thing. I don't care about you right now. This is a very, very light motor for what it is. 1140 horses. No, it does not have 1140 horses. It's 1140 RPMs, half horse, 460 volt, 3-phase, which is why it's so expensive. I gotta get this thing back on. Can y'all see what I'm doing here? I'm gonna have to loosen the screw to get it back on. It must have just come off in shipping. Yeah, that thing was on there tight. The good thing about this being exact match is that I can do it wire for wire, color for color. It is literally the exact same motor. Now I gotta put the thing back on, which I should have brought my, dadgummit. Never thinking ahead, am I? Yeah, getting that blade off is going to be the fun part. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. Cannot wait. Now, stay on. Punk. There. That didn't really hook, did it? Now it's hooked. A little bit more. The last thing we need is this thing flying off while it's running. She ain't going nowhere. We're good. Oh, forgot about these too. These are spare fuses for this other guy over here, because we popped a low voltage fuse. Still going now, but I think this is where it went. Let's see here. Yep, put them right there. I always put spares in. People, do spares. If you replace a fuse, you know what, bring some extras. Why not? Help the next guy out. What if I come out here on a Saturday night and that fuse is not an easy one to find, and you got this weird fuse? You can't just go down to the Lowe's or the Home Depot and pick one up. You got to order it through the fuse specialty shop or whatever. And let's see if we can get this blade off while it's still connected. $100 says they don't do nothing. Hook, 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 hook. It's trying to run right now. She ain't moving at all, people. Not even kinda, sorta. I'm gonna have to get the whole thing off and try to, you know, do the back and forth with the Chinese locks. Where are my Chinese locks at? Get over here, Chinese locks. Nope, you're about to dump all that crap all over this roof. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Where you is? Where? There we go. Chinny locks. See if we can do it like this. You want to grab underneath it, people, not on top. You grab on top, you're gonna make grooves in this thing, and you'll get it up to the grooves, and then you ain't gonna be able to move it. Oh my gosh. That dude's in there toy. Oh. Shut up, okay? I don't want to hear it. There's another, there's another set key. I don't want to hear it. I know. I should have done looked for it. Whatever. You don't know me. Maybe I did that on purpose. You don't know. Maybe I wanted to see if y'all were paying attention. Huh? Were you? Huh? Were you yelling, look at the other set key, Matthew? Huh? Probably not. Probably not. You probably were. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, I got no shame. I do not claim that I'm never an idiot. I will never claim that. Like I say, I can be an idiot so you don't have to. I take the excuse away from you, okay? You don't have it anymore. You watch my videos, you're not allowed to be an idiot. Now let's see if we got some stuff going on. Nope, what did I tell you before? Don't grab it on top. Almost did it. Now we got some movement. Okay, now I can see some stuff happening. Let's see if we can get it off this way. Yep, she's moving. Come on. Hey, hey. Ow. Punk. I don't think you realize you're gonna come off one way or another. One way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, wow, it came way up. See, you just gotta sing, people. You sing, and it'll be like, stop singing, your voice is horrible. I'll do whatever you want. That's right, people. That's right. All right. Now, let's see here. That electrical is tight. I'm gonna loosen the motor from the deal thing, set it on its side, and then we'll shut her down and go from there. Get my wrenches out. Oh, look! Don't forget your hydration. Cheers. Cheers, mate. What was I doing? Gotta do the, oh, wrenches. Squirrel, squirrel. All right, the back side looks like a 1/2 inch. See if I'm right. I'm usually not. Yes, the back side is a 1/2 inch. Hit. The front side is not. Which is okay. I only need to get the back side. Wow, that thing was not tight at all. She just comes right off nice and free. A little tight, okay? Didn't require a big grunt, just required a little small grunt. Come on. That one's fighting me. All right. Almost there. Take the bottom ones all the way off. Whoa! Oh! She just tried to kick on. That scared the crap out of me. The whole motor cocked over to the side. bottom side off. This motor is hot. I could cook a steak on it. Y'all thought I was gonna say egg, huh? No, a steak. It gotta be a small steak though. It's a little bitty motor, maybe like a filet mignon. Yeah, one of them things. A filet. A fillet mignon. Good enough for me. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all here what's going on with this thing. So the shaft has this plate in it right here, and that's why it's not running. There's bearings inside there, and those bearings are supposed to keep that nice and taut. Well, it ain't taut no more. So every time it tries to run, it cocks the shaft to the side and seizes the motor. So there, lesson whatever. Motors 101. The thing's got to do the spinny thingy, and it's got to be like this, okay? Yeah, sure, I put the wrong one on there. Why not? I also went the wrong direction. Oh, this one's gonna not ever come off. That's okay. I'll pop this cap off because that one was already loose. All right, now I'm gonna remove the motor totally, lay it on the coil nice and softly, and then I'll kill the power. We'll do the electronics and a quick swap out. Put her right back, the other one right back in, and call it a day. Before the rain hits. Get off of there, washer. It's okay if I drop something because this coil is thin enough it'll catch it. But I'm gonna try not to drop anything. All right, here we go. She's free. Sitting on the coil. All right, in preparation, I'm going to pop this cap off. I said I'm going to pop this cap off. Yeah, that's like that. Really easy, you see. Get my wires ready. Wow. They're not even kind of ready. Let's see here. We're going to be wiring for high voltage. This is a dual voltage motor. High voltage means we're going to need to run 460. Where's my high voltage side? Low volt line, high volt line. Oh, this is like reading Spanish. And you're 3 years old and can't even read English. All right. Get over here. All right, insulate each lead separately. This is one of the dumbest wiring diagrams I think I've ever seen. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Plan L. We're going to assume that they have it pre-wired. I said assume. Not a very good idea. I think the high voltage is my... You know what? I can't tell on this stupid wiring diagram. It should say L1, L2, L3. That one goes to these wires, that one goes to these wires, that one goes to these wires. It don't say that. It says a bunch of other mumbo jumbo crap that is very confusing. So, what I'm going to do is, since this is an exact match, it should be color for color, wire for wire. I'm going to look at that other one and pre-wire the wires that are supposed to be insulated, which means I got to try and turn this on its side without burning something up. There we go. So what do we have here? We got orange is insulated. There's 2 oranges. That's lovely. Black and purple T6. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? All right. T6. What is this one? Doesn't even have a number on it. That's just great. That's great. Wonderful. Makes me so freaking happy. What is this number? T8 and T5? Is that a thing? No, it's not. There's no such thing as a T5. Alright, this is P6. Oh look, P6. I found 1 wire so far, people. Yeah, we're on a roll now. 37 more to go. That one gets insulated. All right, 1 down. Let's see what else we got to do here. All right, that one's out of the way. Let's check out these 2 guys. That is a T4 and T7. They're already together. Look at that. 3 down. Huh? How about that for some speed? That's some Lightning McQueen stuff right there. Wonder what Lightning McQueen's doing right now. He's out hanging out with Mater? Having some cold ones? Probably not. I'm gonna find this, I gotta find this black and red. That's T8, but I can't tell what the black is. See in the wiring diagram where we see T7 and T4 together. See T4, T7. This just doesn't make any sense. I have a T8, and according to this, it might go to, let's see, T3? No, that's not right, because we're looking at black, so it'll be T5. So this should be T5. Which I can't tell. That's a T5, and that is a T8. We're gonna roll the dice on this one, fellas. Girls and boys, we're gonna roll the dice on this one. See what happens. What's the worst that can happen? Huh? Thing just fries and we throw $1,000 in the trash? Sure, sure, sounds wonderful. Let's do it. We got those out of the way. We got this one out of the way. We're 5 wires down. That's a load wire. That's a load wire. This is not. I got a purple and a black. The black is T9. Is that these 2? What are you? You're not labeled. You are not labeled. So we're gonna roll the dice on this one too. Yep. Why not? Everything else has been pre-wired the right way so far, so why not just take a chance? Sure. Sure. Now I think what I should have left, that's a load wire, load wire. Here's the blue insulated. Which one? Which blue? Both of them. No, one's a load. Head commit. So what is this? P4? Do I see a 4? That's a T1. And this is P4. We're going to insulate this one. What I mean by insulate is cap it off. So up here P4 says, P4 doesn't say, where's P4? Oh, there it is. So basically P5, 4, 5, and 6 should all be insulated. Which that would be this one also. This is P5. Let's see if this P5 is insulated. Sure is. Sure is, people. And that means my last 3 wires hanging are going to be my load wires, or my line wires. You know, the ones that get the electricity in, that's the ones. So we're just about ready to shut her down. I'm going to verify my last 3 wires on the wiring diagram and on the other motor. So this one is T1, T2, and T3. Wow, that makes it easy. And here we got T1, T2, and T3. It says high voltage line. That's got to be it. We're ready to do the thing. Let me get these things ready for a wire nut. I want this thing down for probably no more than, we'll say, 5 minutes. Y'all can time me if you'd like. Just flip the timer on, check the time on the screen, whatever. I'm going to go fluid through this, so I'm not going to stop. But basically, I can't turn this on until the new blade is already on and set, because she's going to run. All right? Oh, don't lose the thing. She's going to run. Wow, that thing just doesn't... It got mushroomed a little bit. One of these didn't do stuff very well. Just prepping all my screws, that's all. Nothing happening here. All right, are we ready? Sure, why not? Sure, let's do it. And y'all ready? T minus. We'll do 5 minutes. Blade on, thing running, bolts tight, everything good. Ready, go. Hoo, hoo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, first thing is to remove my high voltage lines, which I got to remember now. I didn't think about this. I got to write this down so I don't get the phases wrong. Yellow is T2. Orange, or black, sorry, black is T3. And then my other one is my other one, so whatever. All right, ready to go, ready to go, ready to go. Y'all don't think I'm gonna make it, do you? Because I don't think I am either. But it is the goal, so let's make it happen. Come on. Don't fight me, wire nut. Well, that thing just killed out and it started right back up and killed out again. That means that it's short cycling on low pressure, which is fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Get off of there, wire. And you? And normally I would cut these, but I'm worried about losing length, so I'm not going to cut them. get out of there. All right, don't lose the retainer, people. Ow, hot. Crap motor. Dang, that thing is flipping hot. New motor. Put the thing in, get my retainer on. We are already 2 minutes in, so no, I'm not gonna make my 5. Probably gonna go for 8. I don't want to hear all your naysayers. I knew you weren't gonna make 5 minutes. There's no way. Well, I can dream big, okay? Maybe let a guy dream. I might not even have the thing freaking mounted in 5 minutes. Okay, what do I do? Yellow is T2. I'm gonna use my wire nuts. If I can find one. I know, I'm wasting time right now digging in the old pocket. Oh look, 1, 2, 3 wire nuts right there. Like it was meant to be. What did I say? Yellow is T2. There's my T2 and there's my yeller. There's a lot of product in this cooler, and it's a humongous cooler. It probably does not take long to come up from temp. Black is T3. There's my black, there's my T3. There's not a ground running in here, which kind of bothers me a little bit, but we're gonna just roll with it, you know? Pretend like we didn't see that. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Oh, crap. And then stuff like this happens. That wire nut's trash. Broke all the wires off in it. I want to get them nice and tight, you know? Electricity causes vibration, and the tighter it is, the less vibration you cause. The more vibration there is, the better chance you have of melting them wires up, you know? Did I use every one of my wire nuts? I'm gonna have to have one yellow wire nut in here, and that's gonna bother me for, oh, thank goodness I have one more. Ah! I dropped the stuff. I need that. Get over here. I need you. You're a very important tool in my pocket. That's a very important tool. All right, my blue is gonna be on my last one. Let's go, people. Let's go, let's go. I'm at 4 minutes now. Yeah, we ain't gonna even get it mounted in 5 minutes. Well, you know, dream big and then get disappointed. Isn't that? I think that's how the thing. Isn't that the saying? Well, it might be a thing. I don't know. I'm not gonna make a t-shirt with that, no. I thought about making some t-shirts. Some don't be an idiot t-shirts. I think that's gonna be a thing. I gotta figure out how to do that though. I don't know, you like go to a t-shirt maker and be like, hey, can you make me t-shirts? They probably have a minimum order of 8 billion. Put all the money down right now. Hit! Screws. Oh, great. Which holes were they in? Dadgummit. I didn't know there were multiple holes. That's great. That's great. Great job. Yeah. I think it was in that one. We're gonna go with that. Come on, just get a thread. These stupid washers don't fit on here very well. I think that's where we were. We're gonna go with that, you know? Number 2. Yep. So, come on. want to make sure we get her straight. She ain't straight right now, but we're gonna get all the bolts put in loosely, straighten her out, tighten them up, call it a day. Call it a night. Call it whatever you want. I don't know. Call it a bathroom. Sounds good to me. Oh, Houston, we have a problem. I don't know how this thing's gonna do the stuff. I don't know. I don't stop. He almost ran away from me. Maybe the bottom ones are the ones that make it. I don't know, people. I don't know. All I know is I didn't make my 5 minutes, okay? You ain't got to remind me. I already know. I'm aware. But we're still going to do it fast, all right? I'm at 7 minutes right now. We're going to shoot for 10. It depends on how easy that blade goes on. Ah! Yeah, those bottom ones evened out the shaft, so we're straight now. No crooked. Crooked. You ever read the word crooked? Like when I don't know, maybe I'm the only guy in the world that, you know, reads it, and when you read it, it looks like you're supposed to be saying crooked. I don't know. Is she gonna be joy this time? No, great, now I can get the daggone wrench up. There it is. Two more. I should have gotten a socket set for this thing, but that ladder's tall, man. I don't need to carry an extra crap up there. I ain't got to. One more. Oh, that hurts the old back. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Blade, where you at? There you is. Let's get over here. I got a little dizzy, people. Not like stupid dizzy, just a little bit, you know? What I like to do with these is put one of these set screws in a little bit so it doesn't flop around on the deal. And you know where the flat side of the motor is. Just a little bit in, so it'll recognize that it does not need to spin on the shaft, but not so far in that it's going to cause problems. It's going to go like this. Go, go, go. Hit, 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 go, go. She ain't going. There we go. All right, I'm gonna put her right about here. Generally, you want your blade halfway in and halfway out of the shroud, but this doesn't look like it was designed to do that. So we're gonna go with the blade as high as I can get it. I'm not gonna say this one doesn't matter, because it does, but it's just the one motor used to control head pressure, and we're coming into the cold season, so quite honestly it's not going to be used much at all. Here in the next couple of weeks. So where's the other one? There it is. So I'm kind of curious. Like, I haven't worked on these in the winter time. I don't know if the other motors shut off or not, but these things have to be able to create head pressure. So I mean, they're old as dirt, so we know they've been working. Where am I at? I'm at a lot of minutes. Okay, I'm at 11 minutes. 5 was just a dream. Just a dream. Just a dream. Dream. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Losing my religion. Dead coming. Trying to keep up. And I don't know if I can do it. She's ready. Done. Turn her on. 12 minutes. Boom. We got motorage. She's blowing the right way. Dunsky with this one. That motor is hot. God gummit. Put all the cardboard and crap back in there. I keep my sandpaper in my pocket. I know, with all the other crap in my pocket, but a little piece of sandpaper keeps you from having to drive down or walk down to the truck 15 kabillion, 80, 90, 11 billion times. All right. Oops. Let's throw that back down in the thing. Well, there you go, folks. Finally completed. Done deal. And I got me some spare wire nuts, you know, for future use. Alright, I'm going to button up all these last few little things and get off this roof and move on to the next thing. Yeah, it's been weeks that this thing's been down, but it is what it is. Did I do a roof walk last time? I think I did. There's some ACs, and there's some ACs, and some refrigerations and whatnot. One thing I did notice is I was on, I know, I'm trying to upload every Sunday. This is going to come in on a Monday night, late. But I had the Army duty this weekend. And so I got busy. I have to just be okay with that. Driving up, I noticed this American flag over here is tattered all get out, and that bothers me, folks. You got American flags, hang them, fly them high and proud, but once they start to tatter, you need to dispose of them properly. They need to be folded the proper way, decommissioned the proper way, and if you just take them to the American Legion, they will take care of your tattered flags for you the right way. But don't fly an American flag tattered. It's not very respectful to our veterans and to our country. Sorry, I'm getting all serious with you or whatever, but anywho, enough of that. I'm gonna talk to them about that when I go back inside. I don't think it's even their, I think it's the property owner. I don't think it's their flag, so they'll give it somebody else. But anywho's, y'all have an outstanding week, and I will catch y'all next time. Try to put the band blade guard thing on without chopping my finger off. I'm not going to put that on video, so I'll make sure and use my right hand. You know, since I'm left-handed, I can live without a couple fingers on that hand. They don't do anything anyway. So anyhow, y'all have a great week, all real, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.